Anthony Fowler, thank you very much for joining us. Great turnout today. Start with the press conference. You offered a hand and he didn't take it. How did that go down?
It is what it is, mate. It's not personal to me. I've said all along it's just business. But maybe it's personal, I don't really know. But at the end of the day, it means fuck all. All this talking and it means nothing, mate. It's a fight at the end of the night.
Is that the kind of thing that you'll remember going into fight night, going into fight week? Will you remember that, or does it? You go home and it's forgotten?
I forgot about it now, mate. I'm not really bothered. It is what it is. Always handshake that again. You'll just stick to Stalin.
We were just saying, looking over the crowd here in Liverpool, and it is a crowd. I mean, it's a great card for Liverpool. It's the first one since COVID the doors are reopened a little bit. What's it like for you coming here and seeing all this?
It's massive, mate. I was expecting a good turnout because obviously it's a big fight for the city. The two Scousers fighting. It's very rare it happens. So I was expecting a big turnout, but probably better than what I thought. Yeah.
Come the fight night, you're obviously confident. Liam Smith. Is he in danger of overlooking you? I don't want to talk too much about his game plan or whatever, but he's very, very confident.
Yeah, but he will be. He's boxed at a higher level than myself. He will be confident, but he'll be a fool to overlook me, definitely.
How are you preparing for this fight? Is it the same as normal, or are you going to do things slightly different because that level is higher?
I'm still doing what I always do, mate. I'm just listening to the coach saying that I do as I'm told.
I've got to talk about your last fight. It was a last-minute opponent change. You've had 5 minutes in between that one finishing and this one being announced, and the addition of the new baby. How has life been for you? Have you just training camp straight into another training camp?
It's been a bit madness, mate. It has been really hectic, but I'm just going with the flow, mate. Trying my best to just keep my head down, and I'm back in London next week, so I can completely focus on the fight then.
I remember we spoke when you were expecting a while ago now, and you were saying, listen, things can't change from the sports perspective. We've got to stay on. Have you been able to do that as easy as maybe as you wanted to? Have you found the transition into fatherhood as a sportsman?
It's been harder than I thought, mate, to be honest. Mate, like overnight he's not really sleeping the best, so I can't be getting my head down. Even when he's asleep, he's making losers, so he's waking me up. So I need me sleep. How many people I really need me sleep? I can't function with no sleep, so it is harder than what I thought, but I'm just doing my best for my kid. He needs me. He's just been born, so my girlfriend's been great as well. She's been a lot of my feet, so just working together as a team.
I know what it's like trying to find that work-life balance, if you like. I mean, it's a little bit different for yourself, but the logistics are still the same. You've still got to find that balance. This was obviously too big an opportunity to turn down. Win, lose or draw this one, do you think a bit of time off after this one is probably sensible, or are you looking to keep going and keep building?
No, I do think I need a break after this fight, definitely. Even just spend time with my family, it's hard being away all the time, and you can't be relaxed because you're always busy, working stuff out, sparring, training, so I definitely need a little rest, definitely.
I know you've been asked a couple of times already about it today, but I want to speak about the rest of the card. It's obviously interesting to you. What do you make of the other fights on the card? And I know Eddie didn't want to put you on the spot, if I may. Do you fancy any of the fighters to overcome their opponents?
I can't fit them. I generally can't fit them. I'm not lying there, but I hope Williamson and Metcalf, they can improve, hopefully.
Do you think you'll be able to keep an eye on those fights? Eddie was saying you're going to be on the pads beforehand, but are you going to try and keep an eye? I know what it's like in those dressing rooms, maybe just an iPad's on in the corner and you keep checking it out.
Nah, to be honest, I won't be caring about that fight. I'll be all eyes on my own fights.
Yeah, well listen, I know it seems a way away, but it'll come quicker than you know it. Listen, all the very best for it.
Thanks a lot, mate.
Thanks, man. Cheers.